Welcome back to the Tiny Texan Cooks. Today we're going to be making Southern chicken and dumplings. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. So yesterday, after being holed up in my house for 3 days, the ice on the road started melting, and boy did people leave. I wasn't the only one who was tired of being inside my house. I also wasn't the only one who needed to go to the grocery store. So I ran up to the H-E-B, and it was a sign. The parking lot was full. Like I had to park way in the back of the parking lot. So I knew it was going to be crowded, but when I got in there, so many of the shelves were picked over. There were no canned biscuits, almost no bacon. I got the very last packet of bacon, thank goodness. So much of the produce was picked over. The entire side that had onions and potatoes were completely empty. There were no onions or any potatoes anywhere. It was so weird. This just goes to show you how vulnerable the supply chain is. So this was 3 days of produce trucks that were unable to get to the grocery store. I would say there was probably 20% of all the products gone, some of them more than others. One of the things I was not able to get for dumplings was celery. It's not a must-have, it's always something that I put in there, but there was no celery to be had. Up north, the dumplings are different. They're kind of like drop biscuits. They don't really submerge into a big vat of boiling broth. Instead, they kind of sit on the top, so they maintain kind of the biscuit texture. Whereas southern dumplings, we cut them into pieces and drop them into boiling water. They boil and soak up all the liquid. They no longer resemble a biscuit anymore, and that's the kind of I'm going to be making today. I have to go to work today. I haven't been to work in a while because I haven't been able to go to work. And what I've done is I've pulled out some chicken that's frozen. I'm going to thaw that. I also pulled out some frozen biscuits. This will save me a little bit of time. Like I mentioned, all the canned biscuits were gone. Otherwise, I would use canned biscuits. Feel free to make your own biscuits if you have the time, but because the dumplings here are going to be soaking in water, we're not really worried about having a fluffy texture in a biscuit. So whatever kind of biscuits you can get your hands on, those will work, I promise. So yummy.